Good morning, everyone. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Very good morning, beta. I said good morning. No one get given replies. That's why I'm asking. What was our discussion in last session? May I know our discussion in last session?
Yes, sir. May I?
Yes, please.
Sir, in last lecture, I lost my network, but I have some point that I have noted from the last lecture that was on Monday, April 5. We have discussed about the internet addressing and architectures,
Okay.
and as well we have discussed solar system. Then this point that I have noted, then I lost my network, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anyone else will try? At least give response. It's every day I need to teach a very normal, common, ordinary civic sense that somebody is asking something, and that too I'm talking to you people. You have to reply. Reply maybe that you are not knowing, but that's also a reply that yes, you are in the session and you are very cautiously learning. Please. Okay, so I don't think so I'm audible to rest all. So quickly give the attendance. So I will just have the idea and I will close the chatting. So minute time you have to say good morning. You don't want to say a good morning, I know, but something you have to write. Write your enrollment number because that's the habit you have. You don't want to say good morning, don't write good morning, write your enrollment number. So I will capture your attendance and then I will close the chatting box. Quickly do it within a minute and then I will close for the day of the attendance. Then we will start discussion where we were in a module 4. So your time starts now. If you are live in the session, put your enrollment number in the chat. So I will score. Yeah, Vritika is there. कितने जागे हुए लोग हैं. सोचो आयुषी, हिरेन, वृतिका, एक फैकल्टी उनको गुड मॉर्निंग बोल रहा है, इनको रिप्लाई में गुड मॉर्निंग लिखते नहीं आ रहा है. एनरोलमेंट बोला तो एनरोलमेंट लिखते आ रहा है. व्हाट अ ब्यूटी. नंदिनी, जतिन, क्या एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी लोग हैं बताइए. कैसे फैमिली में, घरों में, समाज में क्या व्यवहार करते होंगे बेटा, क्या सीखते होंगे, ईश्वर ही मालिक है. एक बड़ा आपसे डबल एज का पर्सन आपको कह रहा है गुड मॉर्निंग. आप रिप्लाई में उसको गुड मॉर्निंग लिख या टाइप करना भी नहीं जानते हैं. सोचिए आप, वो आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है, बेटा हमने लास्ट सेशन में क्या पढ़ा था. हम ये भी रिप्लाई नहीं कर सकते कि सर मुझे याद नहीं है, क्योंकि मैंने कोई AK-47 तो लेके बैठा नहीं हूँ कि मैं शूट कर दूँ. आज तक जिसको भी याद नहीं आया समझाया है, इट्स माय ड्यूटी. काउंसिल किया है कि बेटा कैसे याद रखना चाहिए, दैट्स ऑल. उसके बाद भी ये ठीक है रे, ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. आप लोग सीखें, क्योंकि जीवन सिर्फ मेरे तक ही नहीं है कि आप मेरे को नहीं बोले. लाइफ में कई लोगों को आपको आगे बढ़ के बोलना पड़ेगा. मैं तो बड़ा होके भी छोटा बन के आपको अपने फ्रंट से बोल रहा हूँ बेटा गुड मॉर्निंग, है ना. कोई ये नहीं है कि आप मेरे को बोले, मेरे में ऐसा कोई ईगो नहीं. बट मैं देख रहा हूँ कि कितनी देर तक कोई रिप्लाई भी नहीं देता है. बताओ कितने जागे हुए मेरे स्टूडेंट्स हैं. बहुत ही बढ़िया, बहुत ही बढ़िया प्रदर्शन. चलिए, हमने इंटरनेट आर्किटेक्चर, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड द इंटरनेट आर्किटेक्चर्स, how the domain names are given, right? All such things we discussed. Now we will move towards the okay. So now we will move towards the next level where we need to discuss what are those connectivity types. That means internet, intranet, extranet, what are those things. As per our syllabus, extranet is not there, but we have to understand what exactly they are, because these things are very much related and in the same row. So that little bit portion we have discussed here as well. You can recall what is internet. We have already discussed. If you can recall, since you are unable to recall, to better to give you the idea. That was our last session, last slide discussion. The way you people are using the internet, Googles and all the things, that is called internet, where everything is public. All public domain things are available for each and everyone. So internet is an interconnections of various networks that can be public. Public, that means easily available, easily, or you can say freely available for all. Sometimes they required certain membership, so that once they require the membership, provide login ID and password, then the nature will change actually. So you just remember that can be the public, private, or at the other organizational level. Then the global service devices are linked together using internet protocol and transmission control protocol, so TCP/IP, to enable them to exchange the data. You can give the data, you can take the data, so input and output, and that for that purpose the computer devices or the American society developed international standard or a code. So whatsoever operating system, device, hardware, software you are using, but communication will happen in the same language. Like we as a human speaks multiple languages, thousands of languages available. Even in India, you will find more than 20 or 30 plus. So it will become difficult north to south, east to west to communicate. But if you are connected through the network, you need to choose the common language. So that's a computer-based common language and a common standard. So there is no differences. Globally, if you communicate system, the computer will come to understand same manner. So these are the standards of the space internet network. So optical, wired, wireless, or electronic circuits. Then the internet carries huge repository. That is actually the, you can say, advantage of the net, where we are having huge repository of data, information, whatever exactly we required. So everything will be available. On the basis of this, we will be in a position to do
Excuse
or
me,
to
sir.
take. Yes,
Internet is breaking, sir. I don't know why.
my voice is breaking. Actually,
Yes,
there
sir.
is
Go ahead.
certain issue in Vodafone nowadays. Actually, okay. Thanks for reminding me. Even if it is not possible to reply through the chat as well, you can say. So I will repeat my statement, because I don't have any other option, because LAN cable is not working in the particular room. So I have to depend on the mobile, and I am in the right side corner of the building where we will receive a good signal. So that's the reason I am at the right side. Again, if it has happened, then please let me know. Although right now I am revising from the last session, you can say. Clear? I am just revising from the last session, nothing else. Good. Just a minute. Just a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. एक मिनट. Hmm. Now I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So I was talking about the internet repository. So whenever you search anything on Google, you will get in bulk various messages. Am I right? That how the things are happening in various messages. So information bulk you will receive that you are searching what is random what is MIS and you hit enter, you will get lakhs of websites those who are having the detail related to MIS, management information system. So that is the advantage of it. Then internet also provides services like emailing, data sharing, telephony and e-shopping. So we all are experience of it. Now what is intranet? Little bit we have already discussed. So anybody is in a position to recall it? What is intranet? Yes. Anyone? बड़ा खतरनाक है भाई.
Sir, may I?
Yes, please.
Sir, internet is a private network.
Intranet. You just look for slide intranet.
Yeah, it's a private network that is used inside the enterprise.
Inside. Okay. What are the advantages of it? Advantages of it?
Sir,
Yes.
it's fast, easy, and low cost to implement.
Good. What? What? It is a network device, private.
Sir, your voice is breaking.
Again, what I have Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Next time will happen. Then again, I will try from LAN. If it's work, then okay. Otherwise, I will relocate myself into in my cabin. Clear. Sorry for this disturbance. I don't know why it's happening because of the technical issues only. Okay. Okay. So now we were discussing about it's a network of devices which is private and not available to the public like internet. So it is for a very much confined group. It is for the very much confined group you can call, or it is for the specific designated user. They don't want to share the information, or this is exclusively for the particular organization or a group. So in an intranet, the networked computers or devices are available only to a group of authorized user. That means in a net, how they will understand you are the same guys. What generally we have: login ID, password, sometimes biometric, all such things. They ensure yes, you are the person who belongs to the particular group which actually designed or running that particular internet network connectivity. You can deploy security policy specific to the user group or device. That is the beauty of it. In this intranet, for example, when we work in a Marwadi University lane, we have our own capabilities. What dean can view, what a faculty can view, what the provost can view, or other senior officials. So there is limits, and based on their authority, they are having capability to do those such transactions. That is the one beauty you can say. Clear? So you can decide what you can use, who can use. Based on their login ID, password, you can keep all kind of restrictions, control. Am I right? And all whatever exactly you want, because you are locally you are controlling. And in internet, these things are not possible because that's a public domain. So there is no control at all. You can say almost government can have a limited one, but there is as such no control. The technologies used to create an intranet are the same. So ultimately it's called a connectivity or a connection. So they are called as a lane vein kind of a same technology they use, topology as well. The user within internet can connect to the internet, a public network, through a firewall. I will let you know what exactly the firewall and how they connect through it. And once they connected, what kind of a things they can assess and what's the control of it. The major uses of intranet include faster travel of information, because that's within the group, within an organization, time management, cost effective, enhance collaboration and promote corporate culture, because that's within the particular group you can have these particular kind of a connectivity. So you can assess like a bank networks, bank branches, CBS branches. I hope you have heard about it. How they connected? They connected through the internets, because what they are assessing, that's only possible to their employees, banks employees only, and that too through their passwords and biometrics. That's compulsory, must be. Now, differences between the internet and internet. Here as well you can view, they all are connected globally. Look it to the center, globally. There is no single contact point. Whereas there is a server and all are connected. That Bank of India. Their server and are connected with that server only. No other they can with their own limits or limitations. Look at here. So internet, they are only for employees, no one else. Yeah. Somebody want to say something?
Your voice is breaking, sir.
Okay. I was saying about the internet. That is the close the name you can give employee in terms of the organizations. A professional one they call as a volunteer something else, but only for the closed room. Once they go beyond that boundary, that's called extranet. So in between internet and intranet, there is another called extranet, and here you will find the other your stakeholders. I hope you have learned this word in your economics. Other stakeholders, whether maybe the suppliers, partners, customers, fund, those who have provided the fund, you may give the capacity to interact. That's again with the limited limitations, whatever control you want. Lastly is the internet, that is public for everyone, everything is available. Now look at this chart. Please first closely observe the circle and all, and then other things. Yeah, anyone observation? Any observation? Again, I'm saying any observation? Am I audible? I'm asking that what's your observation from this slide?
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yeah, so inner side you will see the two PCs connected with the server. And look at here, you will find it out one bricks ball. Are you observing this? It's image of
Yes,
kind
sir.
of a wall. This wall actually is called as a firewall. Firewall works for filtration. Firewall works for the filtration or checking whether the information which are exchanged or shared are good, perfect, with positive intent, no harmful or no, you can say, uh, malicious intent in it. So that you have to check. Am I right? That you have to check. So that will check if it is good with your own conditions, permutation, permissions, all those things. Then only it will allow. In between this, the internet and the intranet, between the extranet, this is here it's what the DMZ. Don't bother about those words. DMZ is called dematerialized zone. A physical or logical subnet that separate the internet to intranet. That's layer. And what exactly it will do? It will do the IPS or IDS. IPS stands for intrusion prevention system, or IDS for intrusion detection. So it will detect that unwanted element or undesired one is entering into it, or somebody who is not a member of it is still they are trying to enter into it, right? Or it will check other conditions, and if they detect it, they will work for a prevention to prevent it for such kind of a happening. That also will happen there. Am I right? That also will happen. Then the outer side border, you are getting again a firewall for extranet. That means since when you connect it through the internet, it will check. For example, when you people use the Marwadi University portal or a website, how it will give the protection? Since you are an internet, you can access through your ID and password, but since you are approaching to the server, so it will check for outside server whether you are a genuine guy with proper network you are connecting. Then it will allow you to exchange the data. Same thing happens when we do any transaction in our bank account. So banks, you are using your public net, then they will have a separate server for extranet for users or users, stakeholders, whatever it may be. So there is again a cross check as well as your internet checking whether this net in which you are working it's safe. Then only it will allow. Then for clear. So these are the firewalls, those who protect. I hope you have heard this word in your mobile as well as in your laptop. Many a times the firewall will not allow you for a certain websites because these websites may harm your system. You may be aware about the viruses and all, although we will discuss in the next module, but I hope you may be aware about them as well. Now, difference between internet and intranet. Okay, so two people are aware about that word. Good. So that must be always on because this wall is protecting your device, your server, your system from malicious intent or to any harm. Am I right? Many times you click on a mail, a particular email which is having the encryptions or their own hidden agenda, your virus will attack your system and do the things for which it was developed actually. That's not a acceptable kind of a things. It may block your content, delete the various files, it will slow down your system speed. Many things will happen. So available to all across the globe, data traveling across the internet, that we are discussing about the internet. So available across the globe, data traveling across the internet or on the web is less secure. Very well we are aware, because nobody is there to control, nobody is there to restrict, right? Because that's available in a public domain. How much you can prevent it? Very difficult. To some extent that is possible, but not in a overall manner. Quite difficult, quite difficult. Then no login credentials are required. You just switch on your internet, go to your Google, search anything, Google will give n number of items, and those who are publicly available, you can access it, no issue. YouTube, everything is nowadays possible, right? So no credentials required. But when it comes to the intranet, it's completely a different picture. Here only the employees of organization can access it. Intranet is more secure due to presence of robust security system. A user account is must to access the device of intranet. Without any user account, even in many times they restrict with the, for the security purpose, restrict with the system. For example, in many banks applications, they first register your device as well. So if you are using the applications, they use your mobile number as well as device. So you need to reconfirm if you are using that particular application with other system. Until unless it will not allow, just for the security reason. I hope you are aware about such things. May I know your awareness about it? No one is aware. Okay, next. The internet, any number of users can access the internet services and documents. So there is no restrictions. There is no restrictions. Just a minute. Are you getting my voice? Because I'm getting difficulty.
Yes, sir.
Yes, voice is getting disturbed. Net is not working as per the expectations. Okay. Then, no rules or policies are defined to assess internet resources. It's public. That's why it's called public. No restrictions, no limitations. Anyone, anybody from anywhere, just have a connections and use it at any given point of time. No restrictions, no limitations. Right? That's the beauty, you can say. They enjoy. That's the one form. Then where is the intranet? There is a limit to the number of users that can access internet resources. So that's totally in your control. It's up to you what exactly you require, what exactly you are giving the instructions. Everything is with you, you can say, or based on your own requirement. It's up to the organization what exactly they are looking for. Whatever they want. And there are certain policies and regulations which you have to comply within the intranet. So rules, regulation, restrictions, control, it's totally as per the organization's policy. Clear? That you have to obey or you have to control it. That's the key differences that we can reiterate. That's the internet provides unlimited information which can be viewed by anyone, whereas intranet data circulates within the organization only. The internet provides access to everyone, whereas intranet permits authenticate users only. Internet is not owned by any single or a multiple organization, whereas intranet is a private network to the particular organization. The internet is available to all, whereas internet is restricted. And last one is the internet is safer as compared to internet because you are having full control. Because you are having full control. Okay, any doubt? This
No,
is
sir.
for the day. This is for the day. We are almost done. In the next session, we will add an syllabus.
Excuse
Okay.
me, sir, your voice is breaking.
Okay, so session is done. You can put your attendance and now you can leave. Thank you.